Hey, Will.
Hey, Jared.
Have you ever donated quote unquote plasma before?
No, but I do actually have a story of a friend that did it.
Oh, yeah? Well, let's hear it.
Okay, so as you know, I play Warhammer, and Warhammer is very expensive, right?
Yeah.
And I have a veritable rogues gallery of friends who also play Warhammer that are, just like very interesting, unique people who have gone to war, people who work for, prestigious law firms, people who are risk assessment managers for big companies and whatnot. And
I used to do that.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, the guy who does that, he's like fucking crazy at the game because he does like risk analysis on the table. Like
I'm not that weird about it. I was just, yeah.
Gotcha. But anyways.
You know some chronic gamblers too, right?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I know at least one chronic gambler who doesn't do it anymore, but he got into some fucking trouble. But anyways, my buddy Ryan, who will never listen to this, shout out to Ryan. Ryan, it was a, how do you say, former Iraq and Afghanistan veteran, right? And he has crazy addiction. Like he gets just addicted to whatever, right? And so when he was playing Warhammer with us, he was having a hard time finding a job. He was just, getting his veteran dividends and shit. And like that was going to, paying the bills and stuff. And he wanted to stay competitive. So this motherfucker would every like couple of weeks would just fucking donate blood plasma to fund his Warhammer addiction. And the shit was the fucking funniest thing I had ever. You know what's crazy is now he's the head of human resources for like.
Oh,
like,
good for him. Wow.
Yeah, he fucking.
I'll bleep that. What? I'll bleep that just in case.
Oh yeah, whatever. So whoops.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, but whatchamacallit, he's doing really good for himself. Like I'm very proud of him for turning his life around and stuff. Like he went through it and whatnot. So, but like yeah, that was always fucking hilarious, dude. He'd send us pictures of him donating fucking blood plasma. He's like, guess what, boys? I got a couple more fucking boxes of works because of this shit.
It pays well.
Apparently, yeah.
Him being a vet, he's probably in good shape, so it didn't bother him none.
No, he was not. Yeah. I mean, he's in awful shape now.
Oh.
But like at the time, he was like decent. He was a handsome guy, but yeah, man.
Yeah.
Ryan would fucking donate blood plasma to fucking pay for his Warhammer addiction. That shit was so fucking funny.
I did it after I got laid off.
Did you? Oh, that's right. I remember you telling me that. Yeah.
And it pays handsomely, but it is such a pain in the ass.
Is it?
Because you got to wait forever and then you're hooked up to the machine for 30, 45 minutes. It's a long time. And it's not, obviously a lot of people are like weird about needles and stuff.
Me specifically.
It's not and I couldn't even explain it to my wife because she would get faint.
Right.
But you're hooked up for a long time. It's not like when you just give blood at like the doctor's office or something.
Right.
Or like they got to take blood to test it.
Yeah.
They're not like boop, boop, and you're done.
Yeah.
No, here's a humongous needle in your vein. Sit still for 45 minutes.
Yeah. Fuck that, dude.
And then, so they're like pulling your plasma out, right? They just take your blood out of your vein.
Yes.
Then it runs into this machine.
Right.
Where it gets washed and they take the plasma out.
Okay.
And put I think it's the blood cells. I don't remember now, but they send a lot of it back into your vein when it's done. And it's freezing cold.
Oh my God.
And so it's so uncomfortable when it goes back into your arm. It feels like there's ice in your veins.
Yeah.
Because it has like washed your blood and it's with like a cold detergent or something. And then it comes back.
That sounds so unpleasant.
And you're so cold. You can't get warm because it's inside your veins.
Yeah, that
sounds such a weird experience. I only did it like 3 times, but it paid real good.
Yeah, it was like what, $450, right?
It was several hundreds of dollars.
Yes,
I don't remember how much exactly.
Yeah,
and there's all kinds of like bonuses they give you too, because like I got a huge bonus for it being my first time, and then they give you like different bonuses depending on like the day of the week and how soon you come back.
Yeah.
And they kind of like peter out as you like do it more.
Yeah.
But if you only go once a month, they pay you better than if you went once a week. There was all kinds of weird ways to game it.
Ryan was doing this shit all the fucking time, dude.
Yeah. And they like, there are people that will help you game it, because they're like, oh yeah, well, you can't come more than twice a week and blah, 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 blah.
Sure. Yeah.
There's all kinds of rules about it. And it's so funny because you can't say you're selling it because that's illegal.
Right.
You cannot sell, what is it, like body parts of your body?
Right.
Essentially, like
Yes.
you can't sell
Yes.
organs or blood.
Yeah.
But you can quote unquote donate it. And so there's all kinds of loopholes that have been written in for you to be able to do this. It's a weird industry,
I gotcha.
but it helps a lot of people pay the bills.
It certainly does.
Yeah. And you can tell when you're online, there's a lot of people there that like, they need this money.
They do.
You know, and it's really sad when you see people get turned away too, because it's like,
this is your third time here or fourth time here this week, dude. You can't donate safely, or
because something went wrong on their test, because they test you thoroughly before you donate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then sometimes they just take people and turn them away. And so it's a good way to know that like you're on top of your health, because they're always checking everything. They want to make sure you're healthy, and A, that it's not going to hurt you, and B, that the blood's going to be usable.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a fascinating thing for me. And I had to go pretty far to do it, because there's not like there's anywhere that close to us to do it. It was
really
quite a drive, but you know, it paid handsomely, so it was worth it. But yeah, when I saw that, and then in today's movie,
like
the character,
relatable.
Yeah. And the character that does it, he vomits afterwards.
Oh, did you feel that?
I've only vomited the time I passed out after I donated blood. Like I wasn't selling plasma. I was actually donating blood.
Gotcha.
Like on a blood mobile at an office. Mm-hmm. What I believe happened, my diagnosis is that the person that took my blood fucked up and nicked my vein, and it bruised so bad because my arm hurt so bad. And I've given blood and sold plasma and stuff like tons of times, right? Mm-hmm. And like I'm in the gallon plus club because I donated blood so much. They give you like this big sticker and an extra t-shirt and towel and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But they fucked up so bad that it I had this intense pain, and there was this huge bruise forming on my arm where I donated.
Yeah.
And I started panicking.
Yeah. And
I was like, oh fuck, is this bad? And then I passed out at my desk at work.
I remember. Yeah. You telling me about this. That's right.
And when I woke up, they had grabbed one of the ladies that was on the bus. And the lady who was like running things. Yeah. Unfortunately, she was not the one that took my blood. I wish she was, because I probably would have been fine.
Yeah.
But she came over to me, and I remember waking up, and she's like, hey, you're going to throw up. It's fine. Let it happen. Drink this Coke when you're done. And she cracked a new Coke for me. And she handed me a trash can. I immediately vomited into it. And I was like, wow, that happened just like she said it would. I didn't even think about it. It just went, and then she's like, that's great. Now drink the soda. And I drank the Coke, and I was like, it was hard to drink because like I had never passed out before. So I was already going through a lot of feelings right now. And I'm in my office, so I'm like embarrassed and stuff.
Right.
But the Coke, like I could tell like, oh, I need this because I don't know, I guess you just need sugars or something. That was why I passed out, and like your body's just freaking out.
Yeah.
And then there's a whole other, hour-long story I could tell that happened after that. But like, yeah, that's the time I puked after giving blood.
Right.
And it was such a surreal experience.
I bet.
And hey, if you ever, you know what? No, I'm not going to give medical advice on this show.
No,
Never mind.
Let's not do that.
X that. But make sure if your boss calls an ambulance for you while you're at work, that they're going to fucking pay that fucking bill. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Get that shit in writing.
Yes, you should.
Fight your workers' comp till the ends of the earth on that one. From two guys trying to unionize their fellow Lowe's employees, this is Debaser, a film podcast. I'm Jared, and together with my co-host Will, we explore both new and familiar movies to bring you details and discussion about them, all in an effort to debase the films and ourselves. Today's episode, a contemporary take on It's a Wonderful Life and Trading Places, with a leading cast of some of the most charismatic people in Hollywood. After the break, Will and I discuss Good Fortune. Stay tuned.
You gotta kick it off with a killer to grab attention. Then you gotta take it up a notch.
The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us.
Who are you?
I'm Shiva, the god of death.
Cells.
Interlinked.
It's like people only do things because they get paid. And that's just really sad.
Well, Will.
Yes, Jared.
Today's movie.
Yes.
It's Good Fortune.
Yes, it is.
This movie came out, and I can't believe this. It came out October 17th.
Yeah, it came out this
year. I
thought
it came out like this month.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and it came out 2 months ago. And I just completely missed it.
And no one saw it.
No, I don't think anyone saw it.
They said, let us fight in an empty area. And Goku and Vegeta fought inside the theater for Good Fortune.
I don't even know that it played. I mean, it probably did. And then no one went.
But,
yeah. but we'll get to that.
Okay.
It's available to rent or buy on VOD. It's not streaming for free anywhere yet.
It's new, so why would it?
Yeah, it probably will eventually. I bet it won't be on Amazon Prime, though, because they take some digs at Amazon.
Yes, they sure fucking do, dude.
The film stars Aziz Ansari, Seth Rogen, Keke Palmer, Sandra Oh, and Keanu Reeves.
Yes, it does.
Aziz wrote and directed the film.
Which was a surprise to me because I was watching the credits and I saw that and it's like, oh, that's really cool.
Oh,
I had no
okay.
idea.
I knew that going in, and I'll get into it later. It is Aziz's first feature film to complete production. It's a little hint at what I'm going to share later.
Okay.
And now everyone listening might know, if you don't already, you might know Aziz as Tom Haverford from Parks and Rec, the famous sitcom that blew up, is almost as big as The Office, I think.
Yeah.
And as Randy from Funny People.
It's also Daryl from Bob's Burgers.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot he's on that. He's in a lot of other stuff too. Oh, Master of None was his show for Netflix. That was really big. And like, I think he kind of like stepped away from season 2, right? It's
he walked away because of the...
and then the thing happened too. But he was trying to make the show not focus on him as much too, I remember.
Oh, okay.
It was originally supposed to star Harris Whittles anyway, who died before they could film.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a whole thing. Okay, so what I was hinting at earlier, Aziz had another movie that he was in production of. And it was like based on a book about like hospice care.
Okay.
And it starred him, Seth Rogen, Keke Palmer, and Bill Murray.
Okay.
And something happened on set. There were allegations against
Bill, right?
Bill Murray. I want to say allegedly here before I get into any legal trouble here. But allegedly there were allegations made against Bill Murray for being inappropriate, and production shut down, and the movie was never finished.
Yeah.
And it fell apart. And so Aziz kind of cobbled together a lot of the same people that were working on that movie with him, and then was able to put this together and made this movie instead.
Okay.
Based on a different script that he had been working on.
Gotcha.
So at least this one got to complete production. Now, you may know Aziz Ansari, having gone through... How do we talk about this?
You know, it's funny. You're the expert on it. You know more about this than I do.
It's such a weird controversy.
No, I understand. I remember when it happened, and then I remember us talking about it, and then I didn't think about it at all because Aziz smartly just kind of...
He let himself kind of fade away.
Went away. Yeah.
But what we're talking around is, I want to say it was like 2017. There was a blog where a reporter talked to a woman who went on a date with Aziz, and I don't remember all the specifics. I won't get real into it, but basically she was uncomfortable during the date. And as things progressed, she finally said something to Aziz stating that she was uncomfortable. And then he ended things, called a cab or called an Uber, and she went home. Now the blog post, it blew up, and I won't say Aziz was canceled.
No, but
it was like a soft cancel.
Yeah, there was a lot of like alarm bells and stuff going off, and he smartly was just like, hey, I was in the wrong, nothing happened, but like I realized that I made this person feel uncomfortable, and I'm just gonna go away. Yeah,
and so he stepped away from like performing, and he was on like a big book tour because he had just written a book about dating, which horribly timed for that to have happened.
Yeah.
And so he I believe he stopped doing everything for at least a few months. I feel like I didn't hear from him for like a year or two. I think he was just quietly doing like small shows here and there because he was trying to figure out like what was the right way to like re-enter the spotlight. But yeah, ultimately, I'm of the opinion that he didn't really do anything wrong. It was just a bad date that kind of got blown out of proportion during the Me Too era. I haven't read the article since it came out, but I just remember being like, oh, he didn't really do anything wrong here.
Yeah.
And there was a contingency of people that were like, well, yeah, this is awkward. But like, once he realized it, he like ended things and like sent her home.
I was going to say, what's worse, doing this or doing the Riyadh comedy tour?
Okay. So I was getting to that too.
I know you were. So I figured I'd segue right now.
If you're not clued into the comedy world, you might not know about this thing called the Riyadh Comedy Festival, which was a big comedy festival put on by the Saudi Arabian royal family.
to whitewash their horrid image.
Right. After having committed many atrocities, allegedly.
Allegedly.
And many big name comics took, what I believe is a gigantic check to fly to Saudi Arabia and perform at this festival. Despite, I think part of the contract for this festival was like, you're not allowed to,
there was heavy restrictions.
Right. They weren't allowed to talk about like the royal family. They weren't allowed to say anything negative about them or Saudi Arabia and so on and so forth. And, basically accepting blood money to do so. This is a country whose government is guilty of allegedly murdering journalists, ripping them apart, kidnapping them, and then ripping them limb from limb.
They also did 9/11, so allegedly. So,
it's just a weird coincidence that most of the 9/11 hijackers were from Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. What was Pete Davidson's excuse for doing it? Oh, well, they killed my dad, so I guess, I deserve this money, is what he said.
I don't remember what Pete said.
That is more or less what he said.
The one I was most disappointed in was Bill Burr.
I know.
He's one of those guys that tries to he says he's the guy that talks a big game about being progressive and all this stuff.
Why the fuck do billionaires exist?
Right.
Shit like that, right? And then he goes and does this.
But Aziz was the one who apologized after being called out for it and then tried to donate a bunch of money to a charity. And the charity turned around and said, no, thank you. That's blood money.
We don't want that fucking blood money. Yeah.
So that blew up in his face too.
Oh, buddy, dude, a comedy of errors.
Somebody who for the last 10 years cannot stop stepping in it.
Yeah, I know.
It's so unfortunate.
And now we're gonna shit on his movie. Just kidding.
Okay, I want to put all of that up front.
Yeah.
I do like the guy.
I know.
I've enjoyed his work for a while. I've seen him live.
He's a funny guy. You've seen him live?
I've seen him live at the Funny or Die All Ball Comedy Tour. You won't believe who headlined that, by the way.
Who?
Someone who is mega canceled now.
Louis C.K. That's right. That's right, because you liked him.
It was prior to
I know the allegations. All of the,
I believe the allegations may have been out, but they weren't.
Oh yeah.
Because I had read rumors about it before, and then it blew up.
Right,
and then he finally admitted to it. Yeah, but yeah. Also, Reggie Watts was there.
That's good.
But yeah, it was a great lineup. But yeah, Aziz was there. He was really funny.
I don't doubt it. He's a funny guy.
Yeah, he is. He's funny. So get back to today's movie, though. Now that that's out of the way, let's talk about Good Fortune.
We finally did the preamble. It's done.
So the premise of Good Fortune is a well-meaning but rather inept angel named Gabriel meddles in the lives of a struggling gig worker and a wealthy venture capitalist.
Mm-hmm.
Will, do you want to guess at the film's budget?
I'm willing to bet. So the things that would have been expensive for this would have been the on-shot locations. So Seth Rogen's house would have been expensive to rent, I think.
They do a lot with that, though.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
They do a lot of street locations.
Mm-hmm.
And then they use a lot of that mansion that they obviously rented out. You know.
There's no special effects at all.
There's a few, but very few.
Very few.
For a rom-com, they do the minimum because there's just a few angel things that they do, basically.
Yeah.
And then there is one gunfight, kind of.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Because there was a whole thing for stunts, and I was like, who did... There's somebody gets shot.
That's right. Aziz seems like he knows all these people, and none of them are big names. Even Keanu isn't really a big name. I don't know. I'm dead serious. I know people know Seth Rogen, but Seth Rogen isn't doing a ton of shit anymore.
Seth probably didn't ask a lot to do this.
Keanu
but Keanu
does John Wick, but that's it. He doesn't do that much shit anymore. He's like the Nick Cage of action movies.
Whoa, hold on. Don't say things we're going to regret.
I'm just going to bulldoze past this. And then Keke Palmer, she's funny, but she's a comedian. She's not an actor.
Yeah, she probably doesn't command much, but Keanu, I imagine, does.
I doubt it. So my guess is going to be, let's say 47 mil.
Oh, wow. It's way higher. I
I
wanted you to underball it.
Oh, then it's 20.
It's 30.
Oh, there you go.
Then between what you got there.
I was going to say 16. I was like, no. Some of these guys are kind of expensive.
Yeah.
It's modern day fucking films and shit. It's going to have a bigger budget.
Yeah.
I'm not that off. I'm not that far off. 17 one way, 10 the other way.
I'm curious what it cost to get Keanu in this.
I can't imagine.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, he's a charming guy, but like he's the worst actor in this. Yeah.
Oh my God.
In my opinion.
Will.
In my opinion.
Fuck. This might be the last episode of this podcast.
I know you guys love Keanu Reeves. I get it. He's cool. He's a cool guy, but like he has no range at all. He's either goofy or he's serious.
Okay.
And that's it. Jared, I don't want to fight.
Before I even finish the budget,
I don't want to fight. Please.
do you not think that this movie would have fallen apart without him?
They could have got Nick Cage.
Okay, but Nick Cage...
But he would have.
He's such a big actor that you could make a movie about him.
Nick
they
Cage.
did.
Yeah, they did.
Unbearable Lightness of Being. Or no, it's Unbearable Weight of Talent. Something like that. Yeah.
Nick Cage would have demanded, though, that he gets to wear sunglasses the whole time, and one of the cars has to be a Mustang, and he has to drive it. But like other than that, like you could,
and he has to fuck a 22-year-old at some point.
Sure,
right?
why not? Whatever. But yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
I can't believe you.
Whatever, man.
You're one of those haters.
I'm not a hater.
You
What
are
the
a
fuck?
Keanu hater.
I'm not.
You're talking mad shit right now.
I'm telling you my
about one of the most
opinion.
lovable men in Hollywood.
Just because he's lovable doesn't mean he's a great actor, Jared. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Does he not do a perfect job playing?
Of being a stupid angel? Yeah, absolutely. Because he's a goof.
Not stupid. Okay.
Affable? Was that a better term for you?
Define affable.
Isn't it like just like a genuinely nice guy, but like, I don't know, like an idiot savant almost, right?
Let's new tab this shit.
He's gonna look up affable. I'm pretty sure I'm using it correct.
Affable.
AFFABLE.
Webster's dictionary defines affable as friendly, good-natured, or easy to talk to.
Boom, there you go. Which I believe he is. And he's like an idiot savant.
You know, I always thought aloof meant...
No, aloof is like you can't fucking pin that person down. Their true nature is hard to decipher.
That's what I see. I thought it was someone who was like mysterious and like not always present. But no, it just means someone who's kind of mean.
Yeah, in a way.
Not friendly, basically.
Yeah, in a way.
Anyway.
They take and they don't give.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
I think this movie is kind of building on his Bill and Ted character.
Yeah, so 100%. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah. And I don't care for Bill and Ted.
Oh my God.
What? Shut up, dude. What do you want from me, man?
You don't.
This is our 101st episode, and you're now just like realizing I have bad opinions.
You have no like affinity for like a lovable doofus.
No, I don't.
See, this is a strong like a thing for my wife and I. It's like we love a character like that. We're a well-meaning, well-intentioned, lovable doofus.
Yeah, that's great.
Not even dumbass. Just a little.
I never liked Goofy. I always thought Goofy fucking sucked. I couldn't stand Goofy.
As in like Donald and Mickey Goofy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could not stand
What's Goofy's last name?
Goof.
Isn't it Goof? I've met the director of the Goofy movie. I should know this.
I'll look it up.
Yeah.
While you talk.
Troop.
Yeah, his last name is Troop. That's true. Goofy's last name. It's Goof. I'm not mistaken.
Well,
yeah, it's Goof. It's Goof.
No, it's Goofy Goof. No, it's
Goofy
not.
Goof.
Shut the fuck up.
Yes, it is. Oh, dude, hold on. His full name is Goofus D-Dog.
Shut the fuck up.
It's Goof. Goof is his last name because his son's Max Goof. He's Maximum Goof.
Who did Disney create? I mean, like the Walt. Walt create Goofy?
I don't fucking know.
It doesn't matter.
Dude. It doesn't matter.
The film grossed $25 million. Whatever.
Oh no.
Yeah, it didn't quite make its budget back. I can kind of tell because it's not being advertised that well either, which I'm sad about.
We saw the advertisement for it when we went to see One Battle After Another.
That's what it was in front of. Yeah. And I remember being excited for it because everything about this movie,
seeing you being excited
I'm into
for
it. You know what I mean? I love. We just don't get enough cool rom-coms anymore.
Yeah.
I love Aziz and Seth Rogen and Keanu. And so putting them all together, like,
I know.
I was excited to see this movie.
I know.
Did you peek at the Rotten Tomatoes score?
I did not.
Do you want to take any guesses? Any swings?
So critic score, let's go with 87.
No, you're overshooting it.
73.
Undershooting it, 79. Its audience score is
I'm pretty good at closest to the pin, but anyways.
Okay, yeah. 79. Critic score, and then the audience score is 80. So it's one of those movies where like pretty much everybody agrees, which is nice.
That's good.
That's cool. I did see a lot of really mean things about this movie, though.
Was it about Keanu's acting?
No. Everything about Keanu was about how he saves the movie, though. And then they're like, without
What
him,
the
this
fuck
movie would
ever?
not be half of as good as it is.
I mean, I guess, but like that's because he's well written, not because he's well acted.
Well, I think it relies on the role being well written for him.
Yes, sure.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
Yeah.
Sure. The character was written for Keanu. This is very true. I think Aziz had in his mind's eye. Keanu
I know some background I read is that Aziz wasn't sure if he was good for the role, met with Keanu a couple of times and like went out to dinner with him and stuff, and even ate like at his own house with him.
Got some tacos.
And then was like, I think he would work for this, but then he rewrote the character a little bit more to him.
Yeah.
And there were a couple of things that they added during production, like all the sauna stuff. That was Keanu's idea.
Oh, right on.
Because I guess Keanu might have one and was like,
Hey,
you guys should, this is what a rich guy would do. And it's actually really fun, you know, kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
And also, fun fact, Keanu busted his knee so bad when they're running back and forth between the sauna and the cold plunge. He cracked his, I think it's the patella. Is that the little like piece in your... Yeah. He was on he had a huge ice pack and was on crutches for weeks.
Yeah. Haley, her fucking patella slipped out. She's had them both slip out of either knee.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And I reset the second one.
Yo.
Yeah.
What were you, Blade?
No, it slipped out and I had Michael fucking look up how to reset it. No, Jason looked up how to reset it. Michael like held Haley down and was like talking her through it. And no. I had her kneecap. He moved her leg and I slid it into place and Jason was telling us how to do it. Yeah. It was fucking crazy.
Jesus Christ.
It was crazy, dude. Yeah. We all worked together to fucking get that shit back in there. Yeah. It was wild,
sweating just picturing this scene.
Yeah.
I'm like stressed out.
You either fucking buckle under the stress or you fucking rise to the challenge, and that's what we did.
Why didn't you just go to the hospital? Did you not have health insurance at the time?
Why wait when you could just do it now?
I mean, I'd be worried you'd fuck it up. You know, I'd be worried I'd fuck it up if I was the one doing it.
It was either do it now or have Haley wait fucking 10, 15 minutes in agony. And I was just...
she was in pain.
Yes, it is very fucking painful.
Okay.
Next time we hang out, see Haley, like ask her
I will
how painful
ask.
it is. Because it's horrendous.
Yikes.
Yeah.
But yeah, that happened to him.
That sucks.
And he was on crutches and like it went a picture of him like all done up went viral and people were like, oh my God, get well soon, Keanu kind of stuff. And then it came out way later, like, yeah, he hurt himself during filming and they had to like postpone production for a while. Mm-hmm. And what sucked was like they had like one more scene to shoot and it was the dance scene in the club.
Oh,
yeah. And so they had to delay production for like months just until he was good enough to dance.
Damn.
And so that scene was shot way after all the other scenes. Yeah. But so onto the critic scores. NPR film critic Bob Mondello gave the film a positive review saying, the social commentary feels at once well-meaning and slightly out of touch, but with Reeves's guileless angel as his secret weapon, Ansari's made the film a fun hang. Meanwhile, Los Angeles Times film critic Robert Abel gave the film a negative review, writing, it's got heart, kind eyes, a wry smile, and some funny lines, but no teeth when you really need things bitten into, chewed up and spit out. Over on Letterboxd, user Kez gave the film 3.5 stars, writing, perfect casting for Keanu because we know he's an angel.
Aw, that's sweet.
Despite what my co-host believes.
Oh my God, dude. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, I have the summary.
Okay.
I typed up a lot and I shouldn't have done that. I do that all the time.
I know.
But a lot of it too is an exercise for me to remember the film.
Yeah, sure.
So I feel like I remember the film better because I did that.
I gotcha. I'm more interested in the subject matter and like my own personal experience and your personal experience than what the film is doing because we have seen this before. But whatever you want to do, because I'm assuming that when we get to the end of it, we're going to talk about like wealth disparity. Like I feel it's so weird. I feel that a lot of what we covered when we talked about My Dinner with Andre is going to be like not only retread, but like doubled down on here.
Yeah.
You know? Does that make sense?
That's so funny you say that. I didn't even think of that. But yeah, a lot of I've been mulling over a lot of what I said on that episode too. And I did edit out a lot, but.
Did you? I haven't listened to it, unfortunately.
Most of it survived the edit.
Yeah.
But I cut out some stuff that I felt was maybe inflammatory.
Sure.
I guess, because I felt really bad, and I was like, well, I don't want people to listen to this, you know, that are comfortable or have any sort of wealth,
Mm-hmm.
and to feel guilty or feel like I'm being negative about them.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's mainly I was confessing that I get a chip on my shoulder about it,
Yeah.
you know, and just because of, you know, my own issues about it.
Right.
Not for any other particular reason. And because it kind of feels like it comes up between Andre and Wally in My Dinner with Andre.
Sure.
But yeah, it's, I didn't even put together that this movie is even more about that.
Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, for real.
And like, I picked this movie because it's coming out on Christmas Eve, right? And this episode.
Yes.
And I was under the impression that this movie was a little more It's a Wonderful Life than Trading Places.
Right. Turns out it's
so
not.
I thought it would be a little holiday themed. It's absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Yeah.
But it is a really great movie that I think would be a fun watch with the family. But is it R or PG-13? It's probably R because I think they say the F word
It's
a lot.
R. It's R.
So it's not like something you couldn't watch with like a 15-year-old, but they do say the F word a lot.
Yeah.
But there's no there's no violence or sex scenes, but there is a scene where a guy gets shot in the arm. Just FYI.
Yeah, but it's like
but it's
at
comedic.
night. Yeah, you can't
it's
see
comedic.
it.
It's not that violent. But it would be a decent movie to watch with the family as long as like little kids aren't around, because of all the swearing.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they don't even smoke pot in this movie, do they? I just realized this is a Seth Rogen movie where nobody smokes pot.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Keanu does mushrooms and that's it.
Yeah.
And you don't even, it's just a chocolate
Well, he also
bar.
he becomes a chain smoker too.
He does smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
That also probably guaranteed an R rating. Because I know
is that-
the MPAA is
I didn't know
weird about
that.
smoking now, which, you know, for the best, I guess. Oh my God. I'm glad you mentioned that though. That scene where he's smoking that cigarette outside of his dishwashing job.
Mm-hmm.
Never seen someone look so cool smoking a fucking cigarette, dude. Oh my God. I was like, I revile smoking. And
Yes.
he looks so fucking cool.
Oh, that's funny. I do not care for smoking either.
No, and if I was standing next to him, I'd be like, fucking put that shit out. But watching it on film was just like, no one's ever looked cooler than this. He's wearing like the big rubber apron. He's got his
the
long
hat.
hair pulled back. He's got the little,
yeah.
the little chef hat, and he's just smoking a cigarette outside his job.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What a man. I love the running gag in this movie.
Crack me up, dude.
I love the running gag in this movie where all the women in this movie are like, have you seen
this
that tall guy with
Yeah.
long hair? He's so handsome.
He's
I
so
want to fuck him.
Exactly.
It's like
Can you pass
three
his
different
number
characters that do this.
out to me. Hey, Gabriel, that's my wife, bud.
There's one lady that's like, I'm gonna sit on his face,
Yeah.
and then Seth Rogen has to be like, you're gonna confuse him a lot if you do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, it's just funny as hell.
Let's blow through it. So this movie opens with the angel Gabriel,
Mm-hmm.
played by Keanu Reeves, which if you've seen Constantine,
Yes.
is ironic
It is ironic.
because he plays opposite of Gabriel, who's played by Tilda Swinton in that film.
Yeah,
Excellently, I should say.
I love Tilda Swinton.
It's a great movie.
She's one of my favorites.
And she's so good in that scene.
She's good in everything she does, baby.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I've got Tilda Swinton airbrushed on the back of my truck.
What is that a reference
That's a
to?
callback to 30 Rock. There is a gay construction worker that's pretending to be straight so he doesn't get made fun of at work.
Oh, so he's got Tilda Swinton of
he's
all
like,
people?
oh, I'll get like the hottest babe I know, like spray painted on the back of the tailgate of my truck, and it's Tilda Swinton. And it's like, okay, that's how we know you're gay.
Yeah, clearly. That's fucking funny as shit, dude. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't watch, I watched 30 Rock, but I didn't watch a ton of it.
30 Rock is probably the one show from the NBC lineup that has aged the best.
Really?
Yeah, which is really weird because there was stuff in it that didn't age well at the time even.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Keanu Reeves is a guardian angel who is tasked with saving people from crashing while texting and driving.
Yes.
And he is unfulfilled by this and wants greater duties. And he's at a meeting with the other angels where the angel Azrael, played by the always wonderful Stephen McKinley Henderson.
Yeah, the moment I saw him, I was like, oh, I bet Jared's really happy about this.
Who isn't happy about Stephen
I
McKinley
was
Henderson?
too. I was too, but it's just like, I thought of you. when he came on screen. Just FYI.
Yeah.
I was actually curious if you were going to find a fucking Letterboxd thing complaining that there wasn't enough of him in the movie. Because there was like, what was it? Dune. We had a Dune one that was just talked about. Or it was just a meme or whatever.
He got cut out of 2 entirely.
That's what it was. Yeah.
He's not in 2 at all.
Even though they have
he
scenes
did film,
with him.
Yeah, he filmed scenes.
Yeah.
And it didn't make the cuts for some reason. But yeah, he is best when he's only in like, 3 minutes of the movie.
Yeah.
But like he's always going to kill those 3 minutes.
Yeah, of course.
You've seen Lady Bird?
I have.
He's so good in that.
I forgot he was in it.
Yeah. He is the priest. Yeah.
It's been, dude, I watched that shit on my way over to fucking Japan the first time. So it's been since 2017.
Okay. But still, there's a scene where he breaks down and cries with the titular character, and it's just so fucking
tight. I forgot. It's been a hot
that movie.
To watch that one.
Watch that movie again.
Okay.
Maybe it's because I'm a girl dad now.
Yeah.
And so it hit
true.
harder, but like that movie is so good.
Yeah. Saoirse Ronan and fucking Timothy Chalamet.
Writer and director of the Barbie movie.
That's true. Yeah. Greta Gerwig.
I forgot her name for a second.
It's okay. I got you, baby. I'm a feminist.
Oh, by the way, I got something totally wrong on the Dinner with Andre episode.
Jared, we can't go one episode without getting something wrong.
I told
Alex, can you write in, please?
I actually told Alex to just start calling in to like leave a voicemail on my phone.
And we'll fucking play it.
And yeah, exactly. I'll just play it on the episode.
That's
so we might be doing that going forward.
It's a really good idea.
He said he wants to save it for when he comes on, but I was like, well, if we go a long time without you, I want to just air your like voicemail.
Yeah. Those would be fun.
Yeah, it would be. I just want like a 10-minute end of the episode rant of Alex like talking to his phone, being like saying all the things we got wrong and then how you're wrong for not liking Keanu more.
Well, hopefully he ends up on my side on that one. I know he won't, but
I was gonna say we'll see.
I'm in a lot of trouble. I already know I'm in a lot of trouble.
Oh yeah. He's still mad about the Suspiria thing.
Oh well, fuck him, dude. Giallo fucking sucks, dude. He only likes it because he's Italian.
I forget who said this, but I was listening to something the other day, and they were like, Italian horror? What is that when you run out of marinara?
I didn't want to blow out the mic. That was funny as fuck, dude.
I hope Alex is laughing along with us at that one.
Dude.
Alex, that one's for you, buddy.
That's funny. That's good stuff. They use marinara for the fucking blood. Okay. All right.
Anyway, the angel Azrael is telling the other angels about how he saved someone from committing suicide, basically. And Gabriel is, he feels that that's his purpose too. He wants to save a lost soul. Mm-hmm. And so he, one day he stops Aziz Ansari's character, Arj, right? Arj?
Arj, yeah.
Arj. It just looks so weird on paper now.
Yeah.
He stops him from crashing while texting and driving, and then sees that he's texting this person, finding out that he's not getting a job, and he jokes about killing himself. And so Keanu thinks, Gabriel, I should say, decides that like, this is a lost soul. I need to follow him. And then in doing so, begins neglecting his duties of preventing people from crashing while texting and driving.
Yeah.
So we learn more about Arj. He is a struggling gig worker with student loans and aspirations to be a documentarian, but has found that there is no work in that and has been living in his car and juggling multiple frustrating, low-paying jobs. Arj meets his coworker, Elena, played by Keke Palmer, who is attempting to unionize the workplace at the hardware store they work at. And Arj states that he isn't interested in the union, but he does ask Elena out, and the two become involved. Mm-hmm. Later, during a food delivery, Arj meets Jeff, played by Seth Rogen, who is a wealthy venture capitalist or investor. Arj convinces Jeff to hire him on as his assistant, and the arrangement works out for the two, and they bond. And then Jeff recommends a supposedly affordable restaurant for Arj to take Elena to one night. And then Arj finds himself faced with an enormous bill that he cannot pay. And so Arj decides to put it on Jeff's company card. And the next morning, Jeff sees this immediately and confronts Arj about it and fires him, despite Arj apologizing and promising to pay him back.
And even talking to his accountant, like calling his accountant after the fact and telling him like, hey, like,
Did he actually do that? Because he says he did.
He said, why would he lie?
I wasn't sure if he was just making up an excuse.
I was like, why would he lie?
I wasn't sure.
He seems like a genuinely nice guy.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
You get that there's no
malice.
Right. Because he even like looks at the card and like really thinks about it.
Yes.
And then decides like, I'll just cover this up later or something, Yeah.
It's better to ask for for forgiveness instead of permission.
Right. And it's also one of those things where like he's been around Jeff long enough that he knows this. It's like a $300 bill
versus a $250K watch.
Right. He just saw him buy a watch that was $250,000.
Yeah.
He knows that this is nothing to him. Oh yeah. There's like a scene where he's like, hey, your water heater's broke. It's going to be $30,000. And he's like, okay, whatever. Fucking fix it. That's fine. It's like money is nothing to him. So he's like, yeah, I can put $300 in this company card and then like whatever, it will be fine. And so you really have sympathy for him doing this. It's not like one of those like impermissible sins kinds of thing. Anyway, that night, Arj is unable to work for the food delivery app as he was inactive while working for Jeff and is forced to donate, quote unquote, plasma per our conversation earlier. And then after eating at Denny's afterwards and throwing up, Arj falls asleep at the table only to be woken up by his server and then discovers that his car was towed as he was sleeping. And then seeing him at his lowest, Gabriel appears to Arj and introduces himself and gives Arj several visions of his future to inspire hope. They show Arj working a difficult job as an Amazon delivery driver, although it's not actually Amazon, but it's very clearly
it's very clearly because they even give him the piss bottle.
The famous piss bottle. Yep.
Yeah.
He moves in with Elena's mother because he can't pay rent. And then they eventually move to Texas where they have to put down their dog because they cannot afford the vet bills.
Yep.
Arj is only more despondent by these glimpses, and Gabriel decides to show him that being rich like Jeff would not solve his issues by switching the lives of Jeff and Arj. Arj spends a week as Jeff and finds that wealth has, in fact, solved nearly all of his problems.
Yeah. He's like, don't you want to go back? No, I do not. Jeff's my bitch.
That's a good Aziz.
I know. I've got Aziz pretty fucking pinned down, honestly.
He does have like one tone.
No, he does. He's doing it the whole movie.
Yeah.
You know,
he doesn't have a lot of range, but at least he knows
exactly
like
where
not
he's
to
at.
give himself too much. Yeah. So Jeff's job as an investor requires next to no actual work or knowledge, and Arj spends his days partying, relaxing in a sauna, and buying luxury items.
And
Gabriel,
really good food.
Yeah, and eating really good food. That's right. Which is a big thing that he does in real life too. He is a huge foodie.
Oh, I didn't
famously.
know that. Yeah.
It's also a big part of Master of None too.
Okay.
Gabriel, seeing his experiment backfire, is demoted as an angel and loses his wings. And then he confronts Arj, who refuses to give up and switch back. Gabriel gives Jeff, working as Arj's assistant, his memories back and explains what happened, that they switched bodies to him and that he's an angel and everything else.
Yeah.
Luckily, they like blow past that and it just cuts to him being like, what the fuck? You know? And then Jeff confronts Arj and demands to switch back. Arj agrees to do so, but wants 3 more days before they switch. So Jeff asks for money to buy a hotel room for the weekend, but Arj refuses and tells him that he has to live like he did until the switch is over. Gabriel, now without his angel powers or wings, tags along with Jeff as they sleep in Arj's car and spend the day as gig workers delivering food. I did really like that scene where they're driving around and Keanu's like manning the phone and being like, okay, we're delivering Chinese food to Jonathan, you know, and he's like, all right, let's go.
Yeah, that was good. He was very motivated to like prove that he could tough it out and shit.
All the like the buddy like hangout comedy stuff in this movie is aces.
Excellent. Yes, it's really excellent. Yeah.
It does feel like the rest of the movie that's like trying to talk about real issues like is kind of an excuse to like give these guys, you know, cool hangout time and have a fun movie.
Yeah.
So Arj begins dating Elena as Jeff, but the relationship falls apart when he dismisses Elena's efforts as a unionizer in her workplace. Distraught, Arj ends up in a coma after texting and driving because Gabriel's not
busy.
preventing them anymore. Jeff and Gabriel learn of Arj's coma and struggle to survive until he awakes so that the switch can be made. Gabriel, meanwhile, is fired altogether from being an angel and becomes human for the first time ever as punishment. He is forced to get a job as a dishwasher, and he and Jeff find the simple pleasures in life like baby elephant photos on the internet and chicken nuggies.
Chicken nuggets. I also liked at this point in time that Gabriel is starting to become like completely addicted to specific vices.
Yeah.
He becomes like an alcoholic and a fucking chain smoker and shit just to like cope.
Does he become an alcoholic?
Yeah, he drinks all the time.
I don't remember him drinking.
Yeah, he drinks all the fucking time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like it was fun to watch him like slowly just devolve into base pleasures because like
Well, he kind of starts as a toddler because he's always on the laptop looking at photos.
Did you know about the internet?
Yeah, and then eating chicken nuggies, which feels played out, but hearing Keanu say it
chicken nuggets
was really
funny.
neat. Yeah, it was like, oh, it's like rediscovering that word. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Gabriel begins to feel hopeless as he realizes how little money he's being paid for his labor as a dishwasher, but finds comfort in a supportive coworker, Felipe, that works 3 jobs to support his family. Arj awakes from his coma and decides to pretend that he has amnesia so that he isn't forced to switch back with Jeff. Jeff is fired from the food delivery app as they have fully switched to their autonomous robots. Desperate, Jeff decides to sneak into Arj's house, which is technically Jeff's house, and steal his expensive watches. Again, technically, they are Jeff's. So Gabriel is okay with this now.
Yes.
And then he will sell the watches to keep him and Gabriel afloat until they can eventually switch back. Jeff and Gabriel arrive and find that Arj is throwing himself the 40th birthday party that Jeff planned for himself, making Jeff even more jealous. Gabriel sees that Arj has used his wealth to help out his friends and family, people that technically don't even know him due to the switch. And Arj bumps into Elena, who just happens to be working for the catering company that is catering the party. Arj and Elena have a heart-to-heart after the party, and she explains to him that fighting for other people that are struggling is more important to her than being wealthy herself. Later that night, Jeff sneaks out of a closet and begins taking his watches, but is caught by Arj, who believes him to be an intruder and empties an entire clip from Jeff's pistol at him, with one bullet striking Jeff's arm. Arj realizes it's Jeff and lets slip that he didn't lose his memory, and along with Gabriel, they race Jeff to the hospital. At the hospital, Arj apologizes for lying about the amnesia and agrees to switch back, to no avail. Gabriel reveals that Arj needs to actually want to switch back into his life, not just feel obligated out of guilt.
That's right.
Arj states that he is afraid of going back to being broke and homeless, so the trio spend the next few days together enjoying Jeff's wealth and sauna, in what is probably the best part of the movie, honestly, where they're all just hanging out, having fun.
Yeah.
Arj, Jeff, and Gabriel go salsa dancing together with Elena, and they run into several other acquaintances they've made throughout their journey. Gabriel realizes he saved Felipe's wife from dying in a texting and driving crash and feels inspired. Gabriel and Arj step outside and discuss Arj's difficulties before the switch. Gabriel explains that he was worried about becoming human, but has come to love worldly pleasures like tacos, dancing, Jeff, and Felipe. Gabriel apologizes to Arj for meddling in his life and wishes he had a better angel like Azrael.
Mm-hmm.
But Arj disagrees and says he's glad he has Gabriel and that they became friends. Arj explains that he misses his dad and, like preferring Gabriel to Azrael, he would rather be himself than Jeff so that he can make the best out of his life as he ultimately isn't living his own life. Gabriel smiles and Arj and Jeff switch back. Arj finds himself in the Denny's parking lot and his server offers him a ride home. Jeff arrives and finds Arj's parking tickets and towing bills and pays them so that Arj can get his car back.
Yeah, how did he get those bills?
I want to say Arj he may have set up Jeff's house as his mailing address at some point because he didn't have one.
Sure, that does make sense.
Or he left one of his other parking tickets on the counter.
Okay.
And that's what he was looking at.
Gotcha. And then he paid the whole thing.
But he also could have just set up Jeff's house as his mailing address for a little bit. Because he was always getting his mail too.
Yeah.
Remember?
And that parking ticket was $600 fucking.
Well, I think that was a cumulative tow and everything.
Yeah. But still, man, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I think it was for everything. Like, it does get that high.
When it happened to Jeff in the movie, and he's like, the police officer or whomever is telling him, like, you're going to pay for this and this, and also it's going to continue getting worse and worse every single day. And he's like, yeah, that's a great system. It's so fucked up. Like it is designed to punish people. I can't soapbox right now.
No, I know.
Because we're in soapbox.
Well, I'm right there with you. Yeah. This happened to me.
Did it really?
And it wasn't even, it was because someone ran a stop sign and totaled our car. And then we were getting a settlement check for it from the guy's insurance company.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't give us enough money to cover getting the car out of the body shop it had been towed to.
Yeah.
Because they didn't give us the money to pay to them.
Right.
We hadn't received the check yet. And we were like, hey, can you pay the body shop so we can pick up the car? And they were like, no, we've already sent you what we've settled on. And it's like, okay, well, fuck you. It's A, it's not arrived. And B, can you just pay this body shop right now? Like, you can just pay them
because they're charging us every fucking day.
And it was going up by like $150 every day.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I had to yell at someone on the phone.
That's insane, dude.
We had to bite the bullet and just pay for it because we had lost 2 days. infuriating.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck State Farm.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck State Farm. Fuck them.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
I had them my entire life for like a decade.
Yeah.
And because I got a speeding ticket, my insurance went up. And I was like, well, first off, I know that's not how that fucking works because I used to work at Geico. Secondly, like I was like, they were like, oh, well, you lose your safe driver discount. I said, okay, eat shit. I'm going to be right back. Called up Geico. Got my shit for like $200 less. Called them up and be like, bye, bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck them. And fuck Jake. Fuck you, Jake.
Yeah. Getting your car impounded, like, even if it's not even your own fault, is insane. And like, it was his fault in this movie.
Yeah.
But like, it is, you get so fucked. They fuck you so hard. Like to the point where people abandon their cars all the time because it's just so insane to get it out. It's just absolutely nuts. So Arj gets his car back and then calls his dad and comes clean about how he's been struggling. And his dad is very supportive. Jeff, at a meeting for the food delivery app that he happens to be an investor for, forces the company to pay its workers better, redo the reviewing system, which had been screwing him and Arj over, and stop the delivery robots, and then end all AI bullshit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It did feel like they were just like throwing red meat at the camera at that point.
I mean, I don't fucking care. They're pandering to me specifically.
It was fun though, yeah. Arj quits his Amazon job and inspires his coworkers to leave as well, and begins working on a documentary about gig workers while continuing a happy relationship with Elena. Arj leaves a taco out for Gabriel, as promised, and an invisible force picks up the taco as the film ends.
Oh my God. He was real the whole time.
Well, of course he was real.
I know.
I just like the idea that like you can still scoop up a taco. You know?
I'm fucking around.
Outside of the two I already shared, there's no real trivia for this movie, at least not yet.
Yeah.
Like Keanu breaking his knee, and then Aziz having another film, in production before this. But Will, ultimately, where do you land on this movie? We're at exactly an hour when I looked down.
I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this movie a lot. And I think it's just because like it does feel like a solid commentary on the life that we are living currently in this year of our Lord 2025, which I know just dated this episode, but whatever, I don't care.
Oh yeah, it'll be 2026 a week after this comes out.
Yeah, I know. So whoops. But whatever, the things are not going to change. Like it is.
It's only going to be more relevant next year, I'm sure.
I'm sure. Yeah. It's wild. I've watched video essays on like digital serfdom. Like we are becoming how do you say, slaves to the gig economy. Like people need to make money. They need to make extra money too because it's fucking expensive, and employers are not raising wages. We're not getting taken care of, so we have to do what we got to do to get by. And also because of our decadence, like I can tell some sort of little digital serf to come bring me my meal serf, and because I don't want to leave my fucking house to go get my fucking food myself or cook, God forbid. And we've become reliant on it. There's like a ton of different apps that will just cannibalize the other ones, like a new food service app will come out and it'll undercharge from the other ones and abuse its workers and shit and get everybody addicted to A, using it, and B, working for it until they decide to change their
once they become the dominant
one. Yeah, everything changes
in the market. Then they up their prices.
Your shit gets expensive. Yep. They pay the person less, and then these people are not getting taken care of. They're not getting health insurance. They're not getting like consistent wages. One of my favorite things in the not one of my favorite things, but like a thing that happened in the movie that I thought of was Seth Rogen like talking about like we need to make money tonight, and he gigged the fuck out of the day.
Yep.
And he had to still had to wait till Friday to get paid,
Yeah, because they only pay at the end of the week. Yeah.
It's like fucked, but like I get it. And it's just like it's that is a serious reality that we live in. I know plenty of people that do Uber on the side just because, or Lyft or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like fucked. I'm happy that I don't have to do that.
Yeah. We had a very close friend that worked for years, I believe, for one of the major, they got absorbed by a different one, but one of the major food delivery apps, and just busted his fucking ass.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
All the time.
And
was like spending so much gas money to fucking do it. And it was bullshit.
They don't cover your gas.
And it's scary. Like you're going to weird ass locations for scary people who like, and there's people that don't want you pulling in their driveway.
1 star, 1 ranch, bitch. You know?
You know, and you're in Florida, you know, the person that we know that was doing this. And so, you know, you don't know if you're going to get shot for going to the wrong house or what, you know, and it's just a miserable fucking job.
And it doesn't take care of you.
And then it turned out like, okay, I haven't named the company so I can say this, but like he was getting his wages stolen basically because they were misapplying time. He found out. Yeah. It was, do you know about this?
No, I don't know about this. I know who you're talking about, but I didn't know about this part.
They were stealing money from him because there was the person that like input your time and everything was doing it wrong. And he was able to prove that their calculations were wrong. And they were like cheating him money.
That's crazy.
And there was a class action lawsuit. I'm pretty sure it was either that or they settled.
That's wild.
But he did get a check at the end for a bunch of extra money that he was owed.
That's crazy, dude.
But yeah, that whole thing was fucked. Luckily, he was able to befriend one of the restaurants that he delivered for and got hired on.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. But yeah, luckily he was able to like befriend one of the restaurants that he delivered for and got hired on because of that and got out of that horrible job.
Yeah. And now these app companies like, you know, adding the fucking little robot that goes and delivers for people, like they are always looking to automize because they do not want to pay
cut out the human element. Yeah.
Yeah. They don't want to pay people to go do this shit. They want to do this shit for fucking free, you know? And it's just, it's crazy. It's wild how companies just don't give a single fuck about you. So you really should not give a fuck about the company that you work for. Like straight up, you know, I love Games Workshop. I love what I do. I do. And I bust my fucking ass for them. But, you know, it's because I love the hobby. It's not because I love them. Yeah. And I don't think that they'll take care of me. You know, if push came to shove, I'm just a fucking cog in the machine. And I know my worth, you know. Yeah. I feel like you just got to
have to advocate for yourself.
Yeah, you got to advocate for yourself. Yeah. You know, you can't let these fucking companies just, you know, burn you out, use you up, and then fucking spit you out because they don't give a fuck about you. So, you know, sit on the clock for 10 minutes and take a shit or whatever. You know, what's it to them?
I will say I have no employer, so I feel more at liberty to say what I want. But yeah, I always advocate to people. I'm like, I learned the hard way that like they're not looking out for you. They don't want you long term.
No,
you know, they're looking for the cheapest fucking option. I wish so bad that I could go back and like slap 23-year-old me into standing up for myself during my reviews because like they are lying to you.
Oh yeah.
They are making you like just accept whatever they give you and you have to advocate for yourself. Yeah. Those are the people who get promotions and raises. The people that are standing up for themselves and saying, hey, I did good work. You better pay me or I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Because they want you to get stepped on and not speak up and be like, and just take whatever they hand you. Take your slot picky, you know, move on, stay at your desk, do your work, do your coworkers' work even, and then go home and take this measly little paycheck that we're giving you.
Yeah.
Like, I remember asking in my first review, like, yeah, I got like, let's say the review scores were so weird, but like, let's say I've got all B's instead of A's. And I was like, well, what do I need to do to get A's?
Yeah.
Like, well, no one would get A's. It'd be so exemplary.
Okay,
like, well, why is it
get rid of it?
Scale?
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Fucking infuriating, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking infuriating.
No, I've seen big companies fucking string along people that I care about.
Yeah.
You know? And so like, there's an aspect of this movie that I really liked. When the guy was like, that doesn't have enough teeth and shit. I don't know about that. I don't necessarily agree with that. Cause like it talks about unionizing and the struggles of.
Oh, about the film not.
Yeah, like
go ahead. Sorry.
No, what I was gonna say is like the movie does kind of depict how much of a struggle it is to break through this fear of going against your employer to advocate for yourself, like making a group of people to do that. You know, the commentary on like Amazon delivery stuff, the commentary on AI and shit, or you know, robot workers and whatnot, like automation and stuff. I think that. Like that isn't the main focus of the movie, so you know, truly, they don't really like. I know it's the.
I would argue it almost is.
It almost is. Like it's the animus for why Arj wants the change for sure, and it's definitely like what gives Jeff such a hard time. But I believe it's more about wealth disparity, and also like, even though you might be poor, you may be rich in other things. Like, dude, I grew up poor. I mean, we've talked about this. Like, every other weekend, I did not know where I was sleeping. I've slept in a car before. My dad's fucking illiterate. I've had to read, his mail ever since I was like 7 or 8. It's that was a struggle. Living with my mother. At certain, like, we always cohabited with a family member. There was, a brief like 6-year time where we lived in a house that was just our house, and it was me, my mother, and my sister. But that was 6 years out of, 8 with, or I guess 4 or 5 with living at my grandmother's place, and then 2 to 3 living with my aunt. Like, most of my childhood was spent cohabiting with other family members because we were just on hard times, single mother with 2 kids. So going from that and, working 3 days a week for minimum wage, just struggling to find better job opportunities during, the recession in 2008, and getting to where I am now was a struggle. And I think what made it easier to deal with was my giant friend group, which you were a part of, being able to share in the experience and be around like-minded people that bring you joy, people that you care about.
Yeah.
That's what's really important, like having a community. And like, it could, like the ending of this, not the ending, but like one of the ending sequences of this movie, which is everybody dancing and having a good time.
That's what this movie is speaking to.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like being human, connecting to that human element, and finding community is what makes the struggles easier to bear, and not a lot of people have that, Arj is a really good example. He doesn't want to rock the boat. He doesn't want to, be a part of a union, which a union is a group of people working together. He wants human connection, but he's forced to work and only focus on working. And like, I know it's hard to advocate and be like, yeah, don't work all the time, fucking find a group of people that you enjoy being around. But you kind of have to do that so you don't fucking burn out. You have nobody to turn to, nobody to talk to. You're gonna end up being alone and lonely. And
you got to break out of that like awkwardness of like having to put up with other people kind of thing. Yeah.
So I don't even really know where I was going with, but like, I felt seen, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Well, I think what you're speaking to is like a major point of the movie, because at this point in the movie, like Sandra Oh reappears to Keanu and is like, people don't always need divine intervention. Sometimes they just need each other, like other humans.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's what she's getting at, is that like, a friend or a partner, a coworker, like these people can make enough of a difference in your life to stop you from losing all hope, kind of thing.
And it's mostly friends. Like I said, I know a lot of people who lived like me. I've got plenty of friends who grew up real fucking dirt poor, homeless for a little bit, struggles with like parents who probably shouldn't have been parents, and I think of my friend group now, of these people that I've known for years, decades even, and we all are doing good, good enough. We're not homeless. We're not, strung out. We have stable jobs. We have families even. And we're pretty well adjusted. And like, I wouldn't say that it's just because, it's because of our community or whatever, but like, I know it definitely helped.
Yeah.
I know it definitely helped
for sure.
Get people across the fucking finish line in a way.
Yeah.
And that's really important, man.
Yeah.
I know we've talked a lot about community and hobbies and like finding your tribe, your people and stuff. Like, I'm not going to ever tell anybody to go to fucking church or whatever, but like, man, if you really need a community of people, like that's the easiest way to get it.
That's something I've really softened on as I've gotten older, is like, yes, organized religion fucking sucks.
It sucks.
It's done a lot of great evil in the world. Yeah. But
if you're craving community, that's the first place to go, man.
And especially where we are in the South.
Yeah, that's true.
For sure. But like, people bemoan all the time the loss of the quote third space.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
A place to hang out where you're not being commodified or sold something.
Yeah.
Like a coffee shop. You have to buy something so that you can be there. You can't hang out at the mall because you have to buy something, etc. There's no like people don't hang out in parks anymore or churches. Churches are a big third place because you're just there to be part of a community.
Yeah.
Yes, the church would like you to donate, but
it's not necessary.
It's not an obligation. Right.
Yeah.
They're not going to trespass you for not donating.
Yeah. This is
like
why
a mall would.
This is why I like card games, game stores, like tabletop game
Right.
stores and shit, because like,
especially a viable third place.
Especially places that like don't make you rent tables and shit, like people who make enough and understand that the community, how you treat your community is how you get money and shit.
And the hobby is an excuse for a hangout. They're more chill about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So shout out to Intergalactic Plastic, man.
Yeah.
Not a sponsor, just really cool people.
Yeah. You got to find your third spaces in life. If, and if it's church, it's church. As long as it's a good one.
I can't fucking
just make sure that the people there aren't diddling the kids. That's very important.
It's very important.
Just make sure that you can trust the people there.
How about them Epstein files? Just kidding.
Oh boy. Yeah, we finally got them and they're all redacted. Yeah. You saw, I think even Bill Clinton is calling for them to fully unredact
opening up.
them.
It's like, okay, hold on a second, guys.
Even he's like, you got me red-handed, but there's some other people in there you should be looking at.
Yeah. Hey guys, it's not just me.
You gotta love how there's a lot of people saying, on the right that it's like, oh, this is like vindicating Trump. He's not in any of it, and it's like, okay, but we already knew, because he was in other Epstein files that have been released previously
by the oversight committee, not DOJ,
and from the Trump trust. The foundation. They've personally released things. Yeah, like the birthday card. The fucking.
That's right. Well, no, that wasn't the Trump. That wasn't the Trump trust. That was the Epstein.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. It's the Epstein Foundation. Right. Did I say Trump? That's so
you
funny.
did.
That was
a
Freudian slip. Yeah. But yeah, they released all this stuff implicating Trump in that. So we know he should at least be mentioned in these files, even if not, what is it? It's called like incriminating things, but at least vague mentions of him like on logs and things where he's like, well, surely he was there.
There's there's one thing that they missed. There's two things.
Well, and they've been pulling them as they get discovered. So they're being caught red-handed.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's
unfucking believable, dude.
No, I believe it.
I really want anyone who hasn't already to go look up the Vanity Fair article where they profile Trump's cabinet. It is unbelievable.
Did you read it? Good. I didn't read it, but I've been listening to people talk about it.
Yeah,
the photos and like
it's not that long. It's worth the read.
I gotcha.
You do have to. I read it through archive.is.
Sure.
Because there's a paywall.
Yeah, always.
I'm sorry. I'm poor. I'm not paying a bunch of newspapers to read their.
Fuck no.
I know. I'm sorry. I got to use archive.is.
It's the fucking news. Like, dude, trash websites will post the most dog shit thing and not fucking paywall it at all. Like, don't be high and mighty. Get the information out there, you fucking idiots.
I get that these places need to be paid, but like, I'm unemployed. What am I going to do? I can't prop up all these institutions,
It is good for your populace to be well informed. Fucking inform them.
Yeah, I know. It's just a shame that like Meta, aka Facebook, like ruined the ad revenue model for all of these like outlets, and it was intentional,
of course,
because it's in their interest to keep, we can't go on this right now.
Well, I mean, we were talking about like corporations and how they fuck
this
everything.
Does tie into this movie.
It does actually tie into
it's not something that they touch in. Okay, so you were commenting on the film critic that said this movie doesn't have teeth.
Yeah.
I do agree with that, because while it touches on a lot of important topics, it doesn't really get into the nitty gritty because it is a light and breezy rom-com.
The movie's not about it. It's not about the movie.
I understand.
I would quote my humanities teacher that if it's not the main focus, it does not need to be focused on.
My argument is,
okay, if you're going to make the argument, go
this
hard.
This movie spends so much time. It spends more time dealing with that than it does the actual romantic relationship supposedly at the center of the film, because I think calling it a rom-com is kind of incorrect, because Keke Palmer's character, like the relationship between her and Aziz, or Arish's character, has so little to do with the act. It gets so little screen time compared to The focus of like
okay,
the
sure.
struggles of like a gig worker, essentially.
Yeah, I gotcha.
That is actually the focus of the movie. It takes up so much screen time. So many, three of the four. I don't know, I guess Keke Palmer's character almost is a gig worker too.
No, she works.
She works for the hardware store and the catering place.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Keanu, Seth, and Aziz are all gig workers struggling to make ends meet for most of the movie. And I think that is the main point of the movie. And it doesn't really get into what I think is the nitty gritty and finding solutions or proposing solutions. It just has a really happy ending where Seth Rogen wakes up one day and is like, you know what? We're going to fucking pay everybody and stop doing this stupid bullshit. And it's like, well, wouldn't that be fucking nice?
I mean, that's definitely how I felt. I was like, damn, that would be fucking nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah. That's where I think the reviewer is coming at by saying it doesn't really have teeth. But
Sure.
I am happy that a film like this is talking about this and making it the main part of the film. It should at least get, it should maybe make some people woke, as they say. We're going to be looking into woke very strongly. We're going to be making more woke movies because Woke 2 is back, baby.
Woke 2 is so back because fucking Andrew Tate and Jake Paul,
that's right,
or Logan Paul, or whichever Paul fucking brother got done. Fucking laid the fuck out, dude.
Did you see? Andrew Tate is now saying it was intentional. He took a dive and he bet against himself and he made money on it.
No,
I mean, even if that is true, he can go to jail. He just admitted to a crime. That's a felony.
To go to jail.
Oh, he was in jail. Was he not pardoned by Trump? Didn't that happen?
No, he wasn't pardoned by Trump.
He wasn't? Okay.
Trump more or less like greased the palms in Romania to let him come to America.
So he's here on he's fleeing authorities or what?
Yeah, essentially. They can't. What are they going to do? Extradite him? They're not going to do that.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Hey, at least we can watch him get punched in the face over.
What a hell world. I know, but I want to see worse happen to him.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Me too.
I don't know that Jake Paul is a sex criminal, but it's almost allegedly it's pretty clear that Andrew is.
Tate, yeah.
That's
what happens when he doesn't fight women. So gets his ass beat.
God,
stupid fuck.
Will,
yes,
I didn't get to see it in time. However, I understand you saw.
Oh, are we talking about Avatar?
Don't spoil anything for me.
No problem.
Because I'm very excited to see it eventually.
Yes.
When my childcare situation gets settled here.
Yeah.
And I do want to try and make it to 4DX again.
Yeah.
Because you know how big of a proponent I am.
I know exactly.
Of seeing Avatar specifically in 4DX.
I was in that area for my birthday. I was like right next. We were doing like an indoor arcade thing.
I was going to ask, what did you do for your birthday? Yeah.
So
you don't usually have a big thing for your birthday. You're like me. You like it low key.
Yeah, because I'm getting old. I'm gonna fucking die soon.
And I've never liked my birthday. After like 16, I was like, this isn't fun anymore.
So some friends, Tori and Jeremy, paid to have us do this like indoor arcade thing called Activate. Okay. I don't know if you've ever seen like clips of people jumping over like lines and shit there's like a grid in a room and you're jumping over lines and dodging like red lights to like touch blue lights.
Live action Tron kind of thing?
Yeah, more or less.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was like that, but like a bunch of those things. It was really fun.
All right.
Yeah. So it was the four of us and we went and got dinner. And then my actual birthday, me, my wife, and my son went to do Universal. We basically did just the Jurassic Park stuff. It was fucking awesome. I rode Velocicoaster. I love that ride. It's super fun. I forgot how intense it was. I was nauseous at the end of it. It was really fucking cool. Yeah. There's a ride that you have to have a child with you in order to ride it called the Pteranodon Flyers.
Huh.
Yeah. It's a monorail roller coaster, but it's for kids and stuff. But you cannot ride that as an adult. You have to have a child with you.
Wow.
And the last time I rode it, I was 12 years old. It was with my little brother.
Yeah.
So it had been 23 years.
Sounds right.
Yeah. And when we first got Universal passes, Haley had never ridden it.
Yeah.
And she was like, finally, I have a child to ride this with. So she got to do it the first time that we went back to Universal. And then I had just abstained from it. And so me and my son did it. And it was really fun.
Nice.
And then we rode the river ride, which is like dog shit, but who cares? The T-Rex didn't work at the end. Go fucking figure. Yeah. Thank you, Universal. But like it's closing. It closes in January.
Okay.
So
because they're not prioritizing fixing it, I imagine. Yeah.
Yeah. No. But yeah, And then we went to the other park. I had a burger, fucking slapped. That burger was so good. And then we did Men in Black, and then I was like, fuck it, let's go home.
Yeah.
And that was it. That was my day, and I had a great time. And then yesterday we hung out. I saw Avatar with my father.
Sick.
And then I hung out with some friends.
Yeah.
And we did drugs.
So you saw Avatar in like a regular theater?
A regular ass theater, which was it was actually really funny. Because we picked up our son from my sister-in-law's the Saturday morning to go to Universal. And I was like, hey, because my sister-in-law is big into Avatar. I was like, hey, when are you guys seeing it? Wow, that was great, dude. That's going to come up on my thing too. I was like, hey, when are you guys seeing this?
I got to edit all of this
That's
now.
true. That's true. Yeah, it is what it is. Excuse me. So I was like, hey, when are you guys going to go see it? And they're like, oh, we're going to go see it Sunday, like early in the morning. I was like, oh, that's really cool. I figured they were going to go see it at Eagle Ridge. You know?
Oh, yeah.
And so I show up. I'm right on time, which my dad fucking despises. He wants me to be there like an hour early.
Oh,
shit.
wow. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
An hour early to the movie?
I don't fucking know, dude. He wanted to hang out with me. And it's like, I cannot be bothered.
He wanted to shop at the mall with you.
Yeah, I'm sure. Anyways, so we get there, and I'm walking up to the seat and shit, and lo and behold, my fucking entire like in-law family is there. It's my sister-in-law, her husband, and the two kids. And I was like, oh shit, there you are. And they bought the 40X seats that at least move.
D-Box.
D-Box, thank you.
I was going to ask you this, but keep going.
They got the D-Box seats. I didn't ask them how it was, And we watched the movie and shit, and this motherfucker's 3.5 hours, dog. I went into that theater at 10:30. I did not walk out of that theater until 2:27. That shit was fucking long. My God.
Yes. Another big reason why I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I know,
because the place I want to see it at is an hour and almost a half away.
It is an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah. So it
Ask
really,
me how I know.
It takes the whole fucking day.
Yeah, for sure.
But
for sure.
I want to do this because it's like, well, they don't make avatars, all the time.
Yeah, no, they do not. They do not.
This might be our last one. Cameron's getting up there,
Yeah. Plus, I mean, did he not say that he wasn't interested in doing these anymore? Like the final conflict of this film is like the final conflict.
I forget. He's got more planned. I don't know if he intends to direct them also. But
I gotcha. Well, either way. So you want the short and skinny? Like the movie was obviously beautiful. Like,
No. I just want to know what the experience was. I don't want to get spoiled at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Did you see it in 3D?
That's the only way you can see it. I'm almost positive that's the only way
you can do it in standard format.
Oh, well, my dad got the 3D one.
Okay,
so
yeah.
Yes,
well, if there was a D-Box in there, it had 3D.
I gotcha.
Yeah. Because I was looking at all the screens and it's, the 3D with digital 3D with some D-Box seats. Those are extra, obviously.
Yeah.
And then there's standard format.
Yeah.
But you did do the 3D.
Yes.
Was the 3D implemented well? I imagine it was.
Yes, there was only one part in the movie where it was Quaritch. He was in the background. Yes, okay, I remember the scene. Spider was the focus. Quaritch was in the background. And he was off. I was seeing two of him.
I wonder, it could have been the projector, obviously,
Could
at
have been,
the theater, because that's always usually what the problem is.
Mm-hmm.
I normally do not give a fuck about 3D. It almost never works for me.
Yeah.
I have vision issues anyway, so that's a big part of why it doesn't work for me. But I will say, I've always thought it was implemented well. I thought it was implemented well in Way of Water.
Yeah.
And WALL-E was also one that pulled it off really well.
Oh, yeah, because the whole star sequence, I bet, was like really fucking good.
I just accidentally, we bought tickets for WALL-E in 3D.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember being like, okay, that was actually done pretty well.
Charming.
I was impressed. But normally I can't do 3D because it just doesn't work and it sucks. And I'm just like, okay, this isn't worth all of the fucking bullshit on my face and everything.
Yeah.
And it's distracting. But Way of Water, I thought, pulled it off.
It was fantastic, yeah.
Yeah. And if we do the 40X, you have to see it in 3D, unfortunately.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
But like, again, I could save probably 3 hours of my day if I just see it in standard format.
You
so
could.
I'm really tempted.
You could.
But it's one of those things where it's like, would I regret not getting sprayed with water and jostled,
I think you would, because I regret not seeing King of Monsters in 40X.
Oh.
So like...
Well, that's... King of Monsters, though.
Yeah, it's King of Monsters.
Because we saw the second...
Godzilla Kong, yeah.
Godzilla Kong in 40X, and it was fine.
It was fine.
I don't know if I'd re-up that.
No. No, I would not.
Yeah. Man.
But it was good. I mean, like, well, so I mean, I'm not gonna. I won't say anything. I guess because you don't want me to say.
No. Don't spoil.
I'm not.
Don't even tell me about the fire. I don't want to know about the Fire Clan.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Okay, don't spoil it.
I'm not.
Don't tell me that there's a sexy sex scene in it either.
I'm not.
Will, don't tell me these things.
I'm not gonna tell you anything.
Will, if you don't stop spoiling things.
You've been on Instagram, so I'm sure you've already seen it. So I don't have to speak on it. Okay. I will say they could have cut 2 hours of this film.
Yikes.
And just made it about Quaritch and Varang. And that's all
Is this the person that everyone, like, they're all thirsty after, right?
I mean, I'm not thirsty.
Well, okay.
First and foremost, but
you're not thirsty, you're hungry.
The chemistry between Stephen Lang and Una Chaplin is fucking palpable. It's fucking crazy.
Is it comparable to, let's say, Miss Piggy and Charles Grodin in The Great Muppet Caper?
I didn't see that.
Oh shit, it's great.
Okay. I don't know, dude.
Someone out there is getting a hooting and hollering at that
one. I don't really know how to describe it, but it's like, it's kind of fucking crazy. Because
Right.
you know, Stephen Lang is old.
Yeah.
Old man.
But like, there's a reason Cameron's putting him in these. Like, he's so good.
Because he's great.
Yeah.
He's fantastic.
Yeah.
And like, it's great, dude. It's the fucking the most racist man you know and his fucking Filipino wife.
Right. I've seen those. And
the memes crack me the fuck up, and it's 100% true. It's
I think we all know that guy too.
It's so good, dude. Holy fuck. Every single time that fucking cat lady pulls a trigger on a gun, her face just lights up.
Yeah.
And it is excellent.
Man.
It's so good. She is the best part of that movie. I had to piss twice, and if she was on screen, I was sitting. I waited for her to be not on the screen to go run off and piss.
I almost like asked a question that would spoil myself, so I had to stop myself. Yeah, I'm excited to see it, and I am on the side that, like, you know, now that this movie is out, it's heating up again on the internet, but people are fighting about, like, who cares about these movies? And then there's people who are like, no, these movies are fun. You're downplaying fun.
So I'm assuming you saw Juniper's post this morning on this guy?
Did. Oh yeah. Well, Juniper, I think, is a little late on the train, and also came off a little. I saw a lot of people pouncing on that because it's like, okay, well, these are kind of white savior movies. Because Juniper was saying that these are important movies. I don't know if they're important. They're just fun.
I understand what she's saying.
Right.
She's like,
I agree.
If we just stopped with the society of it all and lived with Earth, like, go back, dude. Return to monk.
Right.
You know, we would all be happier.
Yeah.
I think is what it is. No,
I can see that. Yeah.
No currency. No fucking device that is in your hand that gives you psychic damage all day long. You know, like. Yeah, I understand what she's saying.
Right.
I also do believe that these appeal to the lowest common denominator because I did not,
in a way that doesn't feel lowbrow.
Correct. I would agree with you on that one. I did.
This isn't like a Kevin Hart comedy,
right? You know? Right. I believe
a rock movie.
I believe the reviews are pretty apt. As I said, you could have cut 2 hours of this fucking movie easily, and it would have been great.
Yeah.
Watching the most racist man and his Filipino wife just burn stuff. I was there for that.
Yeah.
But we got up, and the first thing I said to my dad was like, "Damn, that was fucking long." And he goes, "Yeah, it was really good though." I'm like, this man, all he watches is Avatar and the Transformers movies. So that's all.
Not short movies.
Not short movies either. That's very true. And then my cousin Don, who's also like in his 60s, was also like, "Yeah, that was great." You know, like,
yeah,
whatever, guys.
So the general public, please.
Oh yeah,
that's why these movies do so well.
That's true.
Because before Avatar 2 came out, there was that whole consensus on the internet that was like,
it's been 14 years.
The highest grossing movie, like, no one remembers it. It had no cultural impact. Shut the fuck up. People love those. People go fucking bananas for Na'vi. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
There's a psychosis where people want to live on Pandora and they think it's real.
Yeah, that's very true.
Was it Nathan Felder that interviewed those guys? Was that show? Oh, no, it was...
No, it's not incumbent on me to
How To with John Wilson.
How To with John Wilson.
John Wilson,
there we
everybody.
go. There we go.
Look up How To with John Wilson. An amazing show. Goes on such a journey.
It's so good, dude. It's
one
so
of the
good.
best things you can do with your time as far as watching things on HBO Max. Like, an incredible show. You really go on a journey. You'll laugh. You'll cry. You'll be so happy you sat and watched it.
It's really good.
I'm glad we got there because I was like, I'm going to die if I don't remember this guy's name. I can do my impression of him and I don't remember his fucking name. Sometimes you see a Navi and you want to move to Pandora. Well, I think that's about wrapping her up. What do you think?
I mean, did we complain about our current capitalist hell world that we live in and how it's obliterating us? Did we talk about it enough?
That's every episode.
That's
the
true.
running theme of the show. Will, how many stars would you give Good Fortune?
Out of 5? 3.5.
Same. That's exactly what I gave it on Letterboxd last night.
Oh, really?
Yep. Would you release this on our Debaser label?
That is a really good question because, so you think it's low budget, so it feels almost indie.
It's 30 mil. Is that low budget now?
Yeah, I would say so. Right?
I'd say it's mid budget.
Okay, so like it has actors that we know. But I feel like we got them because Aziz Ansari is like well connected, and he was the director. Yeah. So I feel like he was calling in favors. I don't know. It as you just said, every single episode we talk about the fucking hellscape that we live in. So like, I mean,
and this movie addresses it directly.
This does kind of feel like right up our alley. Like it's low budget or low budget. It is a comedy, so that's not like typically what we do. But the commentary on today's thing makes me feel like we should.
Yeah.
Where do you land on that?
I agree. I was expecting you to kind of say no, and I was going to advocate for it. But I would 1000% because I think it's as Griffin Newman says, a gentleman 6, even a 7 out of 10, and it is. I think it's going to be forgotten quickly.
Oh,
because
for sure.
It's not an 8 or a 9. It's not a better movie.
Yeah,
it's not one of the greats, and so we kind of forget movies like this nowadays. Also, they just don't even make mid-tier rom-coms anymore.
No.
They're just all gone now.
But that's because these studios are like, we just want to make money. This is another
right. They only make big tentpole franchise movies.
We need to make as much money as we can physically do. So let's just distort art itself for the almighty dollar. So we're just make low budget shitty horror movies because we know those are going to make bank because October exists, and then we're going to make big blockbuster movies like fucking Avatar. They make $1 billion every time they come out.
All the movie studios have to min-max all their films. But that's why I would put this movie on our label. Obviously it's early. It doesn't have a physical release yet, so I don't know what that story is going to be for it. It might get one.
You know what?
But honestly, I don't think it will either because it's not from a studio like your A24s or your Neons, where it will probably get a good deal and get a cool physical release. I really do think this movie's going to get forgotten and will just kind of become detritus, on a VOD library.
But when we get some sort of angel investor to where we do make our boutique thing.
Yeah.
So the way that I see it, it would be really cool to get an artist that could do one of those realistic collages, like the guy who did the Star Wars covers, right?
Oh,
especially like the Phantom Menace one, like he recently did,
right? Like the hand painted ones, where it's super realistic,
and it's like Aziz with his head turned towards one side and Jeff the other, and then Gabriel up in the center, and then like a collage of people. You get Kiki Palmer and the
Felipe,
yeah, and like there's like tacos and shit, and then you open it up. And you've got the DVD. You hopefully have like director's commentary. It would be really fun to listen to Aziz and Seth fucking talk about
1,000,000%.
Exactly, because they're both very funny guys. They're very charming,
and I think they would be willing to sit down and like open up about
and talk about it.
Because Seth does that in a lot of his movies. Yeah.
And then you have little pamphlets or books in the thing. It would be cool if they did it in a way of like a unionizing pamphlet.
Oh,
like
sick.
Did you ever
Jesus.
I'm good on this, dude.
Yeah.
I'm good on this. Did you ever listen to Armor for Sleep?
No.
Okay. So Armor for Sleep had an album called What to Do When You're Dead. And when you open it up, they had like the album list and whatnot with lyrics. And then they had a little pamphlet that was like a thing that you get when you die. And it tells you like the things that you can do while you're dead. You can float, you can like travel around and stuff. You can visit past memories and stuff like that. It was a really cute little thing that was just like extra, right? And so when I think about ways to hide neat set details or behind the scenes photos or what have you, while also dealing with a theme in the movie about trying to get better for yourself and those around you, a unionizing pamphlet comes to mind. So that's what I would do.
And have it with the hardware stores like logo.
Yeah,
and everything.
yeah.
I forget what it's called, but it's clearly
Hardlow
Lowe's.
or some shit like
I think
that,
they rented out a Lowe's for the shots.
Most likely.
Yeah.
Oh no, that I think it's a Harbor Freight, either Harbor Freight or Ace Tools.
I think it's too small to be either of those, unless they get bigger in Los Angeles.
Yeah, I don't know,
because there are always really tiny places here.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's what I would do. I think that would be a fun.
That's killer idea. I'm so impressed with that.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm full of good ideas, I think, sometimes.
My contribution is,
yes,
I would like to have a little packaged in set of angel wings, but the small ones that Keanu has at the beginning that you can just strap on your shoulders.
Dude. That's good.
Not unlike what like Odaisu has at the beginning of Old Boy. He's got his daughter's angel wings and he's doing that over and over.
Yeah.
It'd be a really big box though, with that, unfortunately. But that's the collector's edition. That's $80.
Yeah, it's kind of expensive because you're paying $80 for $3, angel wings. So
yeah.
And the shipping. And
we'll throw in a big fold out poster from
there you go.
From an artist that
We'll just find some guy.
And like A24, we'll sell the 4K and the Blu-ray separately, and it's a $20 upcharge for the 4K.
There you go.
We don't combo pack this. We're milking you for money.
Yeah, we need the money. The angel investor.
We need the money.
The angel investor is nice and all, but like they don't pay all the bills.
Yeah,
we're not
giving this away.
We gotta.
There's no digital download code.
We know times are hard and all that other stuff, but like
don't watch this on your Plex server. Yeah, we need the money.
We need the money. Okay. Just give it to us, all right?
The money.
Look, I really want it. You good, man?
Yeah. Folks, thank you for spending your 2025 with Debaser.
Yeah, this is the last episode
this is the last episode of the year.
Yeah.
We'll come back to you in January of the next year.
Sounds good.
I'm very excited for it.
Yeah.
And then we'll have some other news too. I think we teased it in the last episode. I don't remember if I cut it or not, but we got some news coming in the next episode. It'll be fun. But yeah, folks, tell a friend about Debaser, please. That is the only way we get word out about the show. If you have any questions or comments, you can always email us at debaserpod@gmail.com. My wonderful co-host is Will. Will, where can people find you? And do you have anything to plug besides Pocket_Infinity at Instagram and WillSwitch-Engage on Blue Sky?
No.
That's it? Nothing going on?
I've got nothing going on.
By the way, I'll cut this out, but if you ever want me to stop cutting to plugs, like let me know.
Oh no, it's fine.
You want to keep it in?
Yeah,
okay.
Sure. Why not? If I've got something going on, or like a
sometimes you do. That's true. Yeah.
It's just not. No. You know what I want to plug? This year's been crazy.
My butt.
Oh, Jared.
How have I not said that in the first 100
Jared,
episodes?
I've been waiting. I've been waiting for this moment the whole time. The sexual tension between me and you has been palpable.
That is why people tune in, I think.
Yeah, I think so. That's very true. Finally, I'm so glad you're telling me how you feel. No, this year's been crazy, dude. Another one in the books. Great, always meeting up with you and talking about movies and shit. Hopefully next year's better.
I think this year was a good year for movies.
Yeah, it was.
And I will say, maybe end of next month, early February, will be our best of 2025.
Yeah, but you guys have got a lot of homework to do.
We've got a lot of homework to do. Yeah. Do you not?
No, I watched so much this year. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
I saw Companion, Sinners, whatchamacallit?
2 movies. You saw 2 movies this year. That's pretty good.
Shut the fuck up. I saw Avatar. I saw One Battle After Another. Fucking Good Fortune. What we're talking about now.
Yeah.
Eddington. Fantastic Four. Thunderbolts.
Are those last 2 going to be on your top 10?
No, but actually, Thunderbolts actually might be on my top 10. Okay. So because it was actually legitimately good.
I'm sorry. What was the movie called again?
Thunderbolts. Oh, don't fucking start. Do not start. You fuck ass. Don't fucking start with me.
Isn't Thunderbolt Ross not even in?
He's not. He's in the Captain America: Brave New World. I did see that. Unfortunately,
that was great too.
Nope.
Good time.
No, but I did see it. It did come out. There's a couple horror movies. Oh, Talk to Me. Not Talk to Me. Sorry, Bring Her Back.
Bring Her Back. Yeah.
Came out this year. Was another horror movie that I watched. Weapons. Exactly. Like there was good movies that
I've seen half of everything you named here.
Okay, I just listed fucking 11. You've seen half. Good job.
Well, okay, most of the ones you named that I haven't seen, I don't think are going to be on either of our lists.
Thunderbolts, yes.
But I do have a lot of movies I want to catch up on, so
Yeah.
I tend to spend January catching up on the ones I missed out on.
Yeah.
Already know what my top 3 is, I think. I would like to have some surprises, though. So I will be, I know Courtney and I will be doing some catching up. And that's always like really fun episode.
Yeah,
and
it's one of my favorites to record.
Heavily listened to, and I get lots of comments afterwards, you know, saying like, thank you so much for putting us on to these movies and stuff afterwards. So yeah, just teeing that up. That will be coming down the line.
I saw Wicked, Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, those are making the list?
Fuck no.
Uh-huh.
Neither of them. But I saw them.
For my co-host Will, I am Jared. Take care and goodbye, everybody. Debaser, a film podcast, is hosted and produced by Will Taylor and Jared Rusk. The show is mixed and edited by Jared Rusk. The theme song is also by Jared Rusk. The cover art is by Dog Bites Back on Instagram. Special thanks to Haley and Courtney for their love and understanding. Check out debaserpod.com for links to all of our episodes and to find us on social media like Blue Sky, Instagram, and YouTube. Thank you for listening, and take care of each other.